Hi, my name is John Frazier. You may have viewed our recent interview with Johnson City Police Chief Brent Dodge. He presented his background and ideas about crime in Johnson City and his future plans. Today we're with Professor Wan Yu of the Geography Department. Among her skills are survey research and use of software that summarizes qualitative information provided by interviewees. I had the privilege of working with her on the research projects for the Binghamton University Pharmacy and Nursing Schools. She will be summarizing the findings from this research, which includes an emphasis on safety and walkability in Johnson City.
Hello everyone. Our team studies the future health science campus students' perception of the current downtown Johnson City and their potential walkability. We collected data from the fall of 2019 and the spring of 2020. We conducted 2 focus group interviews of 11 graduate students in the pharmacy school in the fall of 2019. And we conducted 1 focus group of 4 undergraduate students of the nursing school and the Decker School of Nursing, and follow up with an online survey which actually includes 135 responses, and these 135 responses covers 33% of the Decker School population. So the major findings of our research are below. First, the future health science campus student is a primarily young female population, and this gendered population shape their negative perception of the current Johnson City. They consider the current Johnson City as a place lack of the sense of safety. And this negative perception of Johnson City and lack of safety mainly come from this information mainly come from their discussion within their friend circles, and they got the information from the social media instead of getting the information from public records or from the actual crime rate. And this negative perception of the current downtown Johnson City actually prevents them to have this active desire to walk in the future I-District. Both pharmacy school and the nursing school students share a reluctant potential walkability in the future I-District. And they consider Johnson City not walkable at all and need safety improvements in the urban infrastructure in the built environment. And when students consider walking in the future I-District, they often take into account of the walking safety in the perceived campus community. This perceived campus community not only includes the future health science campus, but also includes the adjacent communities and the neighborhoods as well. Fourthly, the students' comfort of walking largely depends on students' transportation method. And if future health science campus students still reside in the downtown Binghamton, it is likely that they will commute to school via Main Street. Should most of the students decide to walk to school, then safety, especially pedestrian safety, will become the key factor in determining students' potential walkability in the future I-District. And fifthly, students perceive and value the elements in urban built environment differently. Students decide if this neighborhood is walkable or not, largely depending on the condition of the key urban infrastructure of these communities, such as streetlights, crosswalks, and sidewalks, as well as the existence of the recreational urban facilities, such as open public space. Lastly, students perceive the current downtown Johnson City is a place lack of social and economic activities, and they consider the current downtown Johnson City is a place that not worth visiting unless unless taking classes there. So this lack of desire to visit the current downtown Johnson City is largely an outcome of students' concerns on safety, the unattractive streetscapes, and the lack of accessibility. If we link this point to the previous point of the need to bringing in an open public space, then installing a park, especially a park with recreational facilities such as benches, such as well-lighted areas, would be important in bringing in students to work in Johnson City, especially this open public space, and the park is actually in the walkable distance to campus. And this point was actually deemed by our president and university president in his recent speech on building a park and a walkway between Quarters Avenue and Main Street. His idea is to build a safe, attractive, and convenient place between the university facilities, the downtown business district. And this idea reflects our university values students' need in the future revitalization of the I-District. In addition to our major findings, our team also identified a lack of communication and a lack of understanding between the student group, who are the future customer of local businesses, and the local residents of Johnson City, who are the key stakeholders to the sustainable development of the future I-District. It is important that our university can bridge these two key stakeholders together via student public engagement activities and bringing in public dialogues between the student groups and the small business owners. That is what our research team find out from our survey and focus group. Thank you.